Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm showing you how I achieve these results in a silk press at home. I'm just basically going to show you guys exactly what I do and also give you some tips so that you can achieve similar results at home. So the first thing that I do on wash days or silk press days is I wash my hair with a clarifying shampoo. I like to wash my hair with a clarifying shampoo because it just gets rid of all the buildup and everything that's on my hair. When you're doing a silk press, it's really important that your hair be, I don't want to say pretty much free of products, but you really don't want all that extra buildup on your hair. Not only is it going to weigh your hair down, but it could also damage your hair when you're going into flat iron your hair. Now, I'm not saying don't use like heat protectant or blow dry spray or finishing products, anything like that, but you want to be really light-handed with those products. And later in the video, I'll show you guys the amounts of products that I use. Another thing that I do when I am silk pressing my hair is I like to use the comb, and the comb or the chase method just helps to make sure that all the heat is evenly distributed throughout my hair strands, as well as it's getting all of my hairs straight, and it's making sure that my ends get straight as well, and that I don't have like any little curly pieces or wavy pieces at the end. This also helps me to only do one pass on my hair when I am flat ironing my hair. Now, I used to do multiple passes when I flat iron my hair. I used to like go in a few times at the roots, but now I am working more to try to only do one pass, just because when I was observing a lot of professional stylists, as well as when I used to get my hair professionally styled, I noticed that they only do one pass, and they stress the importance of only doing one pass when you're flat ironing your hair, just to prevent damage. I know that damage is inevitable, but if we can do all we can do to, help keep our hair healthy, that's exactly what I like to do. So I only do one pass. And if you have trouble only doing one pass, or your hair or your roots don't get straight when you do the one pass, try using the comb, and also try going down your hair a little bit slower. If you notice, I'm not immediately going down the hair strands once I put the flat iron on there. I am sitting on my roots for just a little bit to make sure that I do get them straight. Now, I'm not super pressed about getting my roots like so straight, and I'm not pressed about really any of that. You'll see that my hair does get super straight, but I'm really not worried about that. And I think that also aids in the fullness of my hair and the way my results actually come out. Another thing that I will say, if you're having trouble getting your hair straight, is I would watch the size of the sections that you use. Make sure your sections are thinner in size if you have really thick hair and you're trying to get it straight and you're having issues with that. Now, on the opposite side, if you have fine hair and you're trying to get that fuller look, then you can use larger sections. So just kind of gauge your hair, and that'll help you determine what you need to do. Some sections I go in with thicker sections depending on how full my hair is in that area, and some sections I go in with thinner sections. Another thing that I like to do is, you guys see these clips that I'm using on my hair. These help me to keep my hair in place. And I know y'all are saying, yeah, it's a no-brainer to secure your hair when you're flat ironing. But I really like that long clip that I'm using in the front. I really like that, especially when I'm getting more towards the front of my hair, just because it keeps my hair in place and it keeps my hair flat while I am flat ironing it. And it just makes the whole process a lot neater. I do believe that it's important to try to be neat when you're doing your hair, especially when you're flat ironing it, just because it prevents you from going over sections more than you need to, and it just keeps the hair laying down and in place. Another thing that I like to do when I'm flat ironing my hair, which you guys have probably peeped already, is I like to flat iron my hair in the direction that I want it to frame my face. So on the sides, I like to flat iron my hair coming forward. I bring the flat iron forward. And I used to not do this, but now that I have started doing this, I noticed that my hair lays better. When I go to wrap my hair, it's easier to wrap. It's more flowy and it just looks better. So you don't always have to add curls to your hair if you don't want to. I really am getting out of that just because I like to show the length of my hair, and I realize you can get that bouncy flowy look without always adding curls. It's really just about how you position your flat iron and how you hold it when you're flat ironing your hair. If you just take it straight down, then your hair is just going to be just straight. But if you angle it in the way that you want your hair to flow and lay, I feel that this gives better results, and you don't have to go back after you've already flat ironed your hair and add more heat by curling it or trying to get the pieces to lay right. So that's just what I like to do. Another thing that I do when I'm flat ironing my hair is I use a ceramic flat iron, and I am flat ironing my hair on the temperature of 370 degrees. Now, when I was researching, flat ironing tips and everything like that, professionals suggested that for relaxed hair, ceramic flat irons are safer to use because they are more gentle in the way that they heat up the hair. But I also know some people that use titanium. So I would just say use a flat iron that is clean. Use a flat iron that works well, that doesn't snag your hair or do anything like that. And use one that you feel comfortable with. And also use a flat iron that you can control the heat setting on and that you feel comfortable with that heat setting. I like to do 370. To me, that's not too hot, but it also gets my hair straight enough for my liking. So that's what I do. Just kind of gauge your results and determine what you like. And also, you guys will notice in this particular flat ironing video, I'm not really focused on my edges like that and getting my edges super straight. But if that's something that you're working on, if that's something that you like, you like to get your edges super straight, and you're still not able to get your roots as flat as you would like, especially in the front, one tip that I will give you is to go back around the front of your hair with one of those mini flat irons or a hot comb, and that'll get your hair really, really straight around the edges and give you that more polished and finished look. I'm just not going for that because I am working on regrowing my edges and just getting them back to a fuller state. So I have not really been messing with them like that, and I'll show you guys in a minute how much my edges have grown back. And really, that area that I'm about to show you guys in a minute used to be bald, and I cannot believe that, but that's just crazy. And that just goes to show that, taking care of your hair and being patient. See, look at that. Look, that used to be bald. So, and I can't imagine, I was really bald right there. Maybe I wasn't, maybe I'm tripping, but the new growth I'm really excited about that. And these are my results. So I'm just showing you guys my hair. You guys see it's pretty silky, and like I'm showing you guys, I didn't get my sideburns originally. This is the part where you would go in with a mini flat iron if you wanted to. I wasn't really pressed about my edges. Y'all see, I'm just kind of letting them do what they want to do. But if I would go in with the mini flat iron or a hot comb and go back over those. Now I'm just using some Chi Bio Silk, and I used, y'all saw, the smallest amount, and I'm going in with this designer Essentials Diamonds hairspray. These are my results. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all do your silk press similar to how I do mine, or do you have a different method? Let me know.